Exercise 5.2. The fourth question is find the value of x in each of the following figure if L is parallel to M. So here it is given you have to find the value of x. Already they have given L is parallel to M. So here one angle measurement they have given, that is 110 degree. So I will consider this angle is y. So already we know that if you add these two angles, it forms linear pair. So first we will find out the value of y, because we don't know what is the value of y. So therefore we will assume the other angle of the given line is y. Therefore 110 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree, because it forms linear pair. So y is equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree. Angle y is equal to 70 degree. Angle y is equal to 70 degree. So already in the question it is given L is parallel to M. According to properties of corresponding angles for y, so which one is called corresponding angle? X is called corresponding angle. Therefore angle x is equal to 70 degree, because corresponding angle. It forms corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. Therefore angle x is equal to 70 degree. Children, again I am explaining. Already they have given this angle is 110 degree. Let us assume this angle is y. Find the value of y. How to find out? These two angles forms linear pair. Therefore angle y 110 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. Y is equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree. So if you subtract 180 minus 110, you will get 70 degree. Therefore angle y is equal to 70 degree. For y, x is called corresponding. According to property, corresponding angles are equal in parallel lines. Therefore angle x is equal to 70 degree. Children, second question. Children, second question for homework. Here also you have to find the value of x. That is very easy. If you observe the figure, easily you can find out. Here L and M are parallel. A, B are called transversal line. What about this one? These angles are called. Apply the property and find the value of x. So our fifth question is, in the given figure, the arms of two angles are parallel. If angle ABC is 70 degree, then find angle DGC and DEF. So in the given figure, you have to find out this angle DGC, that means this angle you have to find out, and DEF. So already we know that in the given question it is given AB is parallel to DE. For first question, AB is parallel to DE and BC is called transversal. BC is called transversal. If BC is called transversal, then what about these two angles? These two angles are called corresponding angles. If you extend this figure like this, can you observe corresponding angle here 70 degree? This angle is also 70 degree. Therefore angle DGC is equal to 70 degree, because corresponding angle. Why the DGC is 70 degree? Because AB is parallel to DE and BC is called transversal. So if the transversal line which intersect two parallel lines, according to property, corresponding angles are equal. For 70 degree, this is called corresponding. If this angle is 70 degree, this is also 70 degree. Second one, DEF. We have to find out DEF. So for DEF, BC and EF are parallel lines. BC and EF are parallel lines, and DE is called transversal. BC and EF are parallel lines. DE is called transversal. Then if DE, just Children, observe this one. 1 minute. First one. Children, observe this one. BC and EF are parallel lines where DE is transversal. So already we know the value of G. So what is DGC is equal to 70 degree. 70 degree. Now we have to find out GEF, that is GEF, this angle value. What about this angle value? That is also 70 degree, because these two angles forms corresponding angles. Because if you observe this one, leave this one. So here BC and EF, these two are parallel lines, and DE is transversal. Then corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, this angle is equal to this angle. Already we got the value of this angle, that is 70 degree. Therefore, this angle is also 70 degree. So, we are applying the properties of corresponding angles in parallel lines, that is corresponding angles are equal in measure. The last question, children, observe in textbook page number 111, question number 6. In the given figure below, decide whether L is parallel to M. Children, if you observe the figure, for last question you have to apply the properties of parallel lines. Here in the first figure, so already we know third property says if you add the interior side of transversal line, the sum are supplementary. Same side of transversal line, if you add these two angles, you should get supplementary angle. Then these two lines are called parallel lines. Add 126 degree plus 45 or 44 degree. If you get 180 degree, then these two lines are called parallel lines. Children, question number 6 for homework. Just I am explaining how to solve this question. If you add these two angles, if you get 180 degree, then these two lines are called parallel line. For second question, L and M are two lines and N is called transversal. So if you, so already they have given one angle measurement, that is 75 degree. So already we know that vertically opposite angles are equal. Therefore this angle is also 75 degree. If you add the same side of transversal, if you get 180 degree, then these two lines are parallel. Just add the angles. If you get 180 degree, then you can write L and M are parallel. If the sum is not equal to 180 degree, then L is not parallel to or non-parallel to M. Here the third question, L and M are parallel lines and N is transversal. So here they have given this angle is 123 degree. What about this angle? 123 degree, because corresponding angles are equal. So if you add, what about this angle? 57 degree, because vertically opposite angles are equal. 123 degree plus 57 degree is equal to 180 degree. Then you easily can write the given lines are parallel. So children, try last question yourself. So today class we have completed fifth chapter, that is lines and angles. So in lines and angles there are two exercises, total 2 exercises are there. Already I have completed all the exercise problems. Today class I have given only question number 2 for homework and fourth one second question for homework. So this question already I have discussed. Write in class work. Any doubt you can ask. Thank you children.